Hey, hashtag Mission Monday family. This is Sam with MissionMonday.com. And by the way, if you're watching the video and not listening to this and you're seeing a flash and hearing a click in my office, and they're working on the fire alarm system today. So sorry for the distraction if you're watching the video. Anyway, a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. First of all, if you've been listening or following our social media recently, you know that Mark and I were at the South Dakota Department of Education ESEA conference yesterday. Had an absolute blast. They had to bring chairs in the room, and South Dakota, thank you so much. You guys packed our room, and that just feels great when it happens. More importantly, the more people that are in that room, the more people get to hear the message, and that's what's super rad. At the end, Mark and I did something that we don't normally do, or we haven't done for years. We had an opportunity for a little Q&A, and there was a question asked that I wanted to provide some clarification on. And the young lady that asked it, if you're listening or watching, I gave you a pretty good answer, I think, yesterday, but I wanted to clarify some things. Because what she asked was, when it comes to Mission Monday, when it comes to these positive things, what do you do about real negative staff members? The people that just are dragging their feet on what is a good idea and just, they can't get behind it. And I think I was a little amped up from talking to such a great audience. And the short answer of what I gave was, really, I don't even care about that person. And that's not exactly true. I got to rephrase that. I do care about that person, but I don't care enough about their negativity to let it stop me. I'm just going to keep on trucking. I'm going to keep doing this. And I know I've written about it before, and this notion that when it comes to our students, we can't give up. That we're going to not reach every student. Not every student is going to get what we need. Part of being an educator is you have to acknowledge, I can't save everyone, but I don't get to ever give up. So when it comes to that negative staff member, it's the same thing. You never get to give up. You always have to continue to do the positive, right things to try to bring them along, to give them every opportunity to engage, to do these positive things on a consistent basis. But you also have to know you might not get through to them, and you need to keep trucking. You need to keep rolling. You need to keep your momentum going. So when I said, you know what, if I got a negative person and I don't ever get them on board, I don't care. It's not that I don't care about that person, because I'm going to keep trying to bring them along. What I'm saying is I am not going to let that stop me. It's like that negative person is not a factor in me being positive. I'm going to keep rolling. I'm going to keep doing this no matter what. So again, man, I was just kind of amped up yesterday, and it was like, you know what? If they're not in, I don't care. You're going to keep doing this. It's not exactly what I meant. So if you were in our session yesterday and you heard that answer, hopefully you're hearing a little bit better answer today. So thanks for giving the opportunity to do that. A couple other things I wanted to mention. I know I mentioned it on the episode with Mark yesterday that we did. We got to see Hamish Brewer, who is a principal down in Virginia. And I've been following him on Twitter for a long time. And I mentioned I want to signal boost that dude because he's doing good things. I'm going to do it again today, because in all his social media and all his advertisement, all his promotion, he's advertised as the tattooed skateboarding principal. And honestly, the guy made fun of himself for being sold as that from jump, because he is not just about a gimmick. He is about substance and passion. So if you haven't followed Amish, do it. If you get a chance to see him speak, do it. Guy's legit. Last thing I want to mention, and I know I posted about it yesterday, doing some different things with the podcast. We're using a new platform for us called Anchor. So everything is available on Anchor. All our podcasts that we've ever did ever done there, all cataloged on there. Everything is still up on our other platforms, but some of the new stuff is having a hard time migrating. But I just got contact back from Anchor today. It's like, hey, we're getting it. So if you listen on iTunes, if you listen on Stitcher, if you listen on TuneIn, you listen on your Amazon Echo, any of those things, that's all going to be back, but it might take a couple of days. So right now, if you don't mind, just hit that stuff up on Anchor and make sure you share all that with everyone else. And last thing, man, we got a lot of stuff lined up for 2019 and some stuff lined up for 2020. And yeah, Mark and I have real jobs, but the more opportunities we have to share this message, let us know. And we're looking at our calendar, and we got some gaps in September and October that we could probably get someplace. So if you have an event, you have an organization that wants us September, October, get on missionmonday.com, hit us up on that contact information, and let's make it happen. Also, 2020 is starting to get booked. So if you're looking at us in the future, if you're looking at us for 2021, hit me up. It'll be super. All right. I think that's all I have. Thank you so much for letting me re-explain my answer that I gave yesterday. Last two things, as always, I would love it if you would go check out missionmonday.com. And I love you guys.